Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Muhammad Alifan and I am a teenager who study communication at Unika Sugia Pranata Semarang. I live in Semarang and I think my house is close enough to my campus. And yep, so as you guys know, today we still try to face this coronavirus things and I think that makes our activities going to virtual and that may be going to hamper our communication, our direct communication in this pandemic. And from this case, I will show you guys how the result of my study in this following presentation. So, guys, before we start to discuss about the topic, I decide to three major. I decide to make three major topic about this case, and I will begin about the importance of direct communication, and then we move into the obstacle when we try to make a virtual communication by the internet. And in the end of my presentation, I will give you some advice to resolve these issues. And don't worry, guys, it won't take a long time, and maybe it will take about 3 or 5 minutes long. And in the end of my presentation, I will give you time that you can ask me any question about my presentation. And yep, does anybody have a handouts? Please take one and pass them out. Let's begin with the first topic: why the direct communication is important to us. The direct communication is important to us because when we do the direct communication, we can immediately show or feel the expression each other. I mean, like when the communicator try to tell us some story, uh, that time we can feel or we can see the emotion, the expression of communicator try to tell us. And I think that's the interesting part about the direct communication. And yep, then we move into the obstacle. The obstacle in this case is the obstacle when we try to make the virtual communication by the internet, and because of the internet in Indonesia is slow, that may be going to the obstacle when we try to do this virtual communication. Maybe when we try to make a class by the virtual communication or the video conference, it may won't go smoothly because the speed of internet in Indonesia is too slow. Then the last part is resolving advice. I mean, keep staying at home in this case is not just staying at home. I mean, this staying at home is keep our body is healthy and we still do some exercise, and then we can keep the communication each other with the virtual communication. Yep, that gonna help us to resolving these pandemic issues, and we can help the WHO to resolve this pandemic more fast. And yep, I think we should pay more attention to these things, three major issues of my presentation today, because that's the importance of communication when we try to do the communication directly in this pandemic. And maybe that's all from me. And does anybody have a question about my presentation? And okay, I think that's enough for today, guys. Thank you and good to see you. Goodbye.